is a video about responsibility. Something that I do not often equate myself with. And this video came up mostly because the Trans Am, the spider gears are about to go, so like literally one good burnout could literally completely blow up the rear end of my Trans Am. And that's why I'm not driving it right now, and that's why I took it off the road. And I wanted to just go out and drive it till it blew up. I want to hoon. I want my fucking posi-trac, okay? I've gotten accustomed to having both wheels spin, and now I don't have it anymore. It's not fair. But I have to be responsible. I cannot afford the $1,500 to buy a new rear end for the fucking Trans Am. Ooh, audio. I cannot afford the $700 to replace the spider gears now. So it was more or less, okay, I need to find a car for less than $700 because at the time I had $500. Oh man, I could get air off this if I wanted to. It's a little crowded now, so I won't. But yeah, I was in a point where a bunch of foreign kids following me for some reason. Yeah, like there's like two cars completely filled with brown-looking kids, and they were just staring at me. I guess the camera spooked them. But, well, and there's actually a perfect example. I kind of want to do a burnout in front of those kids. But one, I can't really afford to roast the tires on this because I'm not gonna replace them. And it's still kind of wintry out. I can't afford to wreck the parking brake because it's the only parking brake I got that works. And I can't afford to fuck up the transmission because that's expensive. And I know the irresponsible thing would have been to like slam the parking brake and just skid in front of these guys and do a nice long fucking peel out away, and they would have been all like, woohoo! But I didn't do that. Instead, I'm driving away, talking about it like a bitch. Man, this car has no balls in first gear. There we go. But, like I said, it would have been $700 to fix the spider gears, which might have fixed it, or $1,500 to replace the entire rear end, which would have definitely fixed it. I didn't have enough money for either of those, so I kind of needed to get a new car for under $700, and I went on to a few Facebook pages, ended up finding this beast for $600, which by this time I'm thinking you're aware of. To be honest, I don't know which order I shoot my videos at all. Yeah, I ended up finding this piece of shit for $600, and I'm at the point where it's only a $600 car, so it wouldn't be that big a deal if I was constantly hooning it and drove it into a fucking lamppost and wrecked it. I mean, it's only fucking $600. Who cares? But yeah, this is only $600, and that's not very much money. It's the cheapest, it's the third cheapest car I've ever owned, I think. But the thing is, I don't have another $600 to buy another car. Not to mention, this car has a year inspection, so I can drive it for a year and never have to put any money into it. But if I wreck it, that's money I don't have that I have to put into it. So the responsible thing is to baby this car, treat it like a good little girl. Man, it has been a long time since I've actually I did it with the Camaro, but it wasn't the same. My first car was a Chevy Impala, and it had the flat dash like this, and there's a spot like right about here. It had a different shaped dash than this, but right about here, that I would always touch it when I needed it to be a good girl, when I needed it to be faster, when I needed it to start. Just like, come on, girl, you can do it, girl. I don't do that anymore. I haven't really thought about it, but yeah, I don't do that anymore. But yeah, the responsible thing to do is to baby this car, not do anything reckless or stupid in it. Don't roast the tires. Don't pull the parking brake. Oh shit. You know, just drive everywhere calm and slow and responsible. But goddamn is that boring. Wow, a third fire truck. But, you know what? Responsibility isn't really something that you get to be like, oh, I'll be a little responsible now and not responsible then. You kind of got to do it all the time. Which I don't, obviously, because I've done hoon videos in this car already. And by the time you see this, you will have seen some hoonage in this car. In fact, I've already put a video, front-wheel drive donuts for the win, where I do some front-wheel drive donuts. Ooh, Miata. Shit. Kind of want to shoot a video of that Miata. He's turning. So, I don't know, I might have to chase after him. Ooh, fuck that Miata. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a nice looking car. Well, this video's done because I gotta go shoot a video of that car.